Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. For those of you that are new, my name's Janice and I'm a Thermomix consultant. So I thought tonight we'd do something with the new Spiralizer attachment that comes for your cutter. And this is the bit here. And at the moment I've got the blade in here. Not that I've got to find the thing now. Oh. Not the zoodle maker. So to change it out, we've just got to squeeze those things there and pull it apart and then drop this one in. So I haven't used this one yet. This is our first time using the making the zoodles. But anyway, what am I doing? Right. So I'll put that there. And I'm not sure if the recipe's going to show us what to do as we go along, but we'll have a go. So let's just jump straight in and start cooking. And what we're making is zoodles, which are zucchini noodles with broccoli pesto. So that sounded amazing. So insert, okay, we'll take the lid off. We don't want the lid. We want the shaft, the cutter shaft, which is here. And it just drops into your bowl and just sits over the top. And there's only one way it can go in. And then insert the spiralizer with the thin cut blade or the green one here. So we've got the black one and we've got the green one. So we need to put this in, and then this goes, that's the cog that sits over the top of the cutter blade, the shaft. Rightio. And I think that's right. Rightio. I think that's in. And that's the green blade, which I said. And then we're going to place the lid in position. And this is the pusher for the spiralizer. So it's quite different to the other one. Okay? And secure one zucchini. So we're going to pop that in there. Okay, I think that's right. So we're going to check the filling of the basket to avoid overloading. And then check the blade isn't blocked by leftover zucchini. So let's do that. And we're just going to turn it. We've just got to wait for it to stop. Rightio. Now we're going to check to see if the cutter basket is full. Okay. Okay. Rightio. We're going to look at our zoodles. So that's them there, and we're going to put them into the Verona dish. So I don't know. Now the zoodle maker I've got at the moment sort of works like a pencil sharpener. And let me tell you, that was really easy. Okay. Okay. And then we want the why? That's okay. I saw something vanish into the distance and I thought I'd broke my, but it was just that bit there. So I think you can just leave it, and the next one will push it down. So now we're going to go in again. Okay, so we're going to go back. Just because I don't know, we're going to do the zucchini again. Okay. I was gently pressing down. I wasn't pushing, I was just gently pressing it down. So next we're going to do the carrots. Okay. They are pretty good. Rightio. So next time I do it, I'm going to leave. I'm not going to chop the end off. I'm going to leave the end on the zucchini. And now we'll do that again. Got to stop that because we might do the fat end on there. So I don't know if a fatter carrot would have helped. Okay. That's not going the whole way down, but I don't want to push it too hard. We'll have a look and see what it looks like in there now. Okay. See, I think we've done grated carrot. So I don't know if we needed a fatter carrot than that, or what we needed, but it didn't zoodle the carrot very well. Anyway, So we'll take the shaft out. Okay, so now it says to remove all that. Whoa, there, see, there's still a fair bit of carrot left there. Anyway, I just wanted to put that up there, so otherwise I do have a habit of knocking things off the bench. Rightio. Next, now we want 1 garlic clove. So that is some frozen grated or frozen minced garlic that I've got in the I got out of the freezer. 50 grams of broccoli broken into florets. I wonder if they want us to take a bit more of the stem out. I might do that. Hang on. Might just take a little bit more of that stem out. Just because we're going to be eating this, I think it's pretty much going to be raw. Like that. 20 grams of blanched almonds. $30 grams of Parmesan cheese cut into pieces. So this is all the cheese I'm going to use because it's the end of a block and it might be more than 30 grams. I know. That's 50 grams. That's okay. 80 grams of grapeseed oil. I used to buy grapeseed oil all the time, but I found that light flavoured olive oil, and I think I like it way better now. One and a half teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. I think that's it. 2 to 3 sprigs of fresh basil, leaves only, and that's the end of a bunch. We're going to put the lid on, 10 seconds on speed 7. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Now it says to transfer that into a large bowl and set aside. Right. And this is what I've got. And I'll show you what that looks like. Oh, that smells good. going to give it a few more. There's a few really big chunks of basil leaves in there. So let's give it another, let's go 5. Okay, that's it. We don't, that was 4 seconds. I don't want to grind it up too fine. Yes, look at that. Now we've got some barbecue chicken we're having for tea, and this is to go with it. This is our vegetables to go with it, and it just sounded delicious. I wish you could smell this. I really do. Let's see. Transfer into a large bowl and set aside. And it says to clean and dry the mixing bowl. So, what I've got here is earlier today I ground up some black pepper. And I haven't washed the bowl. But I'm going to use it to steam the zoodles. So we want 500 grams of water. And then we're going to put the aroma in position. Now they want us, this is the aroma dish. And I'll just give this a bit of a shuffle around so we can see the base through that. And then this is the aroma tray, and we don't want that, we just want the dish. 8 minutes, aroma temperature, speed 1. And while it's doing that, I can clean this mess up. First thing I want to do though is I want to taste this pesto. That has got that's very, it does, it tastes, it's not a really strong pesto. That's like a really mild pesto, and I guess because we've got broccoli mixed in with the basil, it's not all basil. And then we've got blanched almonds instead of the pine nuts. Rightio, I'll be back when they're finished steaming. Next, now it says to set dry aroma aside for 1 to 2 minutes and 1 to 2 minutes and allow to drain. So I always like to let it drain on the lid. But it says to leave the aroma lid on to keep warm. Okay? So I'm just going to leave that for a couple of minutes to finish draining, and then we'll add it to there and toss it through, and it's ready to eat. So I'll be back. So what I've got here is I've got my Thermomix bowl that had the pesto in it, and I'm going to show you the pre-clean mode. So that's going to sit there for another minute, and then we'll toss that together and we'll have a taste. But in the meantime, we'll finish that and we'll go to our modes. Now I'm just going to do the pre-clean mode. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you how to move your modes around. So the pre-clean mode I like here under the scales, but when they put the Spiralizer one in, all the modes moved along one. So what I'm going to do is if I go to the 3 little dots up here next to the search and go edit view, I can then get pick that one and then move it. You can hide it if you don't want to see it anymore. Like if you don't want to see the Thermomix sensor one because you don't have a Thermomix sensor, then you can hide it. Okay, and so save, and now that's at the beginning. And we can do a short function, a dough function, universal, fat and caramel, or browning. Now this I'm going to just use the universal. In there I've got 1 litre of water and 2 drips of dishwashing liquid. Rightio? So while that's doing that, let's give this a mix and we'll give it a taste. So that's how much liquid came out of that. I really am loving the idea of this, you know, having 3, like that's 3 different vegetables in here, and it's just a different way of serving them. Now I don't know, I'm going to have to look into the carrots a bit more because they didn't spiralise very well at all. So I'm going to have to check and see. Or if you've got a spiraliser and you know what the story was why the carrots didn't spiralise very well, let me know. But the zucchini, I mean, woohoo. So I want some carrot and zoodles, and I want some. That's going to be a big forkful. Okay. They're nice long zoodles anyway. Yeah, that's better. Like that. I'd like to try it with the light tasting olive oil instead of that rapeseed oil. But no, that is really nice. And I'd like to try it with the pine nuts too, instead of the almonds. Just thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, would you please give it a thumbs up. Pop over to my channel and subscribe. And I really hope I'll see you next time.